New York Times is facing criticism for its review of the new Little Mermaid movie. Okay, so Tommy, it says the movie reeks of obligation and noble intentions. Joy, fun, mystery, risk, flavor, kink, they're missing. The review concludes by saying, watching it, you realize why the rest of the movie plays it so safe, because fun is some risky business. So they're wanting the Little Mermaid to be more kinky. Todd and I were talking earlier. Is there another definition for kink that we're missing?
I'm only aware of one, and it's about sexual preferences, and it's completely disgusting that they would associate this with a children's movie. But when these writers, these institutions, these publications tell you who they are, believe them. And again, this is just another notch on the belt with these leftist organizations sexualizing and exploiting children. And you know, we're talking about the FBI, we're talking about the debt ceiling, we're talking about border security, all things that unfortunately Republicans and conservatives don't have a lot of intestinal fortitude, at least up until now, to follow through on. But the left has found one area, they have found the hill that conservatives and decent folks are willing to die on, and that is protecting children. And we will do it every single time. Ask Target, ask Bud Light, ask Kohl's. We will protect children. We will keep them from being exploited. We will do it every time. Do not mess with us. We are done playing with this.
You know, Tommy, you brought up Target. That's a good example. I mean, what about the drag shows and bringing your kids to these drag shows and the pushback that these companies and these organizations that they're seeing from parents? I mean, you would think, at least in a logical mind, you would think that they would stop trying to push this on kids, this over-sexualization of kids. But do you think we're going to see it stop anytime soon? Because we're talking about it every single day.
Yeah, when it impacts the bottom line, and it does for a continued period, like Bud Light is seeing, like I think Target is going to see, I think that they will change course. But see, this is the problem. For so long, these companies, these corporations have learned that conservatives don't really stand for anything. We get upset, we huff and we puff, and then we get over it. Until now. Now the tide is turning. It is changing. We are finally standing up, and we are sending a very clear message. So they might think that we're going to relent, we are going to forget, we're going to get over it. But like I said, the hill we will always die on is protecting children. So I guess they're going to have to find out. But we're going to hold strong, and I would encourage all Americans to do the same.